The village unfolds, nestled amidst rolling green hills, bathed in the gentle embrace of morning's first light. Soft light graces the landscape, where the village almost disappears into the folds of the hills, a seamless merge of nature. Houses wear cloaks of ivy, their stone foundations anchored in the earth, blending architecture with the wild. Narrow dirt paths snake through fields of tall grass, whispering secrets to the wind, guiding unseen travelers. A tranquil scene unfolds, where the boundary between human habitation and untamed nature blurs. In this serene landscape, time seems to slow, revealing the subtle beauty of a world untouched by haste. Aiko's house, small with a red-tiled roof, sits serenely at the village's edge, promising peace and quiet. Aiko opens her window, drawing in the fresh scent of grass and the promise of distant rain. Sunlight spills into the room as she breathes deeply, connecting with the awakening world. Mori, a gray cat, luxuriates in the warm rays, stretching languidly as the morning unfolds. Sunlight floods Aiko's simple bedroom, illuminating dust motes in the air like tiny, floating stars. The room is uncluttered, a haven of peace, where light dances and shadows softly play. Curtains sway gently in the morning breeze, their whispers adding to the serene atmosphere. The scene is a quiet tableau of morning light and tranquil solitude. Sunlight filters softly into Aiko's room, casting a gentle glow on the delicate curtains. Aiko stirs, her eyes fluttering open to greet the new day. Barely audible, she whispers a tender greeting into the sunlit space. "Good morning," Aiko whispers, her voice a soft echo in the tranquil bedroom. Under the bright sun, Aiko strides through the village street, her destination the inviting bakery. Villagers acknowledge Aiko's presence with warm nods and genuine smiles. Aiko returns their greetings, a sense of belonging evident in her eyes. The air is filled with the gentle sounds of daily village life, a peaceful symphony. Aiko's journey weaves through the heart of the village, connecting lives with every step. The village bakery welcomes with brick walls and the comforting aroma of just-baked bread. Sunlight streams through the windows, illuminating golden loaves and pastries. A gentle bell announces Aiko's entrance, cutting through the warmth and inviting atmosphere. Aiko pauses, inhaling deeply, a serene expression washing over her face. Inside the warm bakery, Aiko kneads dough, her movements slow and rhythmic under the soft glow of morning light. Dust motes dance in sunbeams, illuminating the flour-dusted floor around her. A quiet hum escapes her lips, a tune half remembered, a melody from another time. Her eyes are distant, lost in the gentle rhythm of the kneading, her hands working with practiced ease. The air is thick with the comforting scent of baking bread, a familiar warmth embracing the small bakery. Aiko's gentle smile hints at a peaceful memory stirred by the simple act of creation. Golden fields sway gently as Aiko's distant humming begins its journey on the wind. Her melody, light and airy, dances over the ripe crops, a peaceful song in the vast expanse. Villagers working in the fields pause, their tools still, drawn in by the ethereal sound. A moment of shared tranquility as the community is united by Aiko's simple, heartfelt tune. Each note seems to weave through the fields, carrying whispers of nature and unspoken emotions. Dust swirls through the deserted village street, each mote a tiny dancer in a silent, impending drama. Laundry snaps wildly, a stark rhythm against the backdrop of fearful faces peering from windows. An old villager speaks, his voice raspy with dread. "Today it feels heavier." Another villager responds, fear echoing in their words. "It sounds lonely." The wind whispers secrets through the empty street, carrying an unspoken threat. Bathed in the warm afternoon sun, Aiko walks along the hill path, a gentle breeze rustling through the tall grass. She carries the scent of fresh bread, a sweet aroma mingling with the earthy fragrance of the countryside. Mori trots faithfully behind, his tail swaying with each step. The setting sun paints the sky in hues of orange and gold, a picturesque backdrop to their tranquil journey. Aiko's face glows with contentment, a peaceful smile gracing her lips as she heads towards home. Aiko strolls along a sun-drenched hill path, her keen eyes sweeping across the landscape. A splash of white catches her attention, a small paper glider perched delicately on a rock. Intrigued, Aiko pauses. Her fingers gently lift the fragile paper airplane. She examines it closely, searching for clues in its simple folds and creases. Sunlight illuminates the glider, its aged fabric whispering forgotten tales. Faded ink spells out a cryptic message, a relic of a bygone era. "If you listen carefully, the wind remembers," the glider whispers. The wind dances around the glider, carrying echoes of the past. A silent promise hangs in the air, waiting for the wind to carry it. The wind whispers secrets through the tall grass, circling Aiko as she walks along the hill path. Aiko pauses, a gentle frown gracing her features, the sunlight catching in her dark hair. She stares intently at something unseen by us, her brow furrowed in thought and confusion. "I don't remember writing this," Aiko murmurs, her voice barely audible against the wind's mournful song. Night envelops Aiko's bedroom, the wind whispering secrets against the window pane, a restless symphony of nature. Aiko sleeps peacefully, unaware of the gathering storm outside. Mori, alert, sits up, his ears twitching, catching the subtle shifts in the night's melody. The wind intensifies, a persistent tapping that hints at untold stories. Mori's gaze sharpens, sensing a change in the atmosphere, a subtle unease. The room is filled with the quiet tension of the approaching storm. Aiko's bedroom window is pushed open, inviting a gentle breeze that dances through the delicate curtains. Sunlight streams into the room as Aiko, with a serene look, settles deeper into her personal space. Her eyes reflect anticipation, a soft invitation offered to the unseen. "All right," she says softly. Aiko's calm voice fills the room, a tranquil invitation hanging in the air. "I'm listening." Sunlight streams into Aiko's bedroom, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. Aiko stands by the window, the gentle breeze playing with her hair. The wind whispers secrets through the open window, carrying the scent of distant blossoms. Aiko closes her eyes, a peaceful expression gracing her features. A strange sensation washes over her, a whisper of something unknown. In Aiko's bedroom, memories surge like a storm, the past threatening to overwhelm her. She stands at the edge of a precipice, the wind, a relentless force against her. A whirlwind of images flickers, each one a fragment of moments long gone. The weight of the past threatens to pull her over the edge, into the abyss of memory. She struggles to maintain her footing, her mind a battleground of echoes and shadows. On a sun-drenched hilltop, a younger Aiko stands, her silhouette framed against the vast, open sky. Her small hands release a fleet of paper gliders, each one catching the wind and soaring into the boundless expanse. Sunlight catches on the wings of the gliders as they dance and twirl in the air. Her face is alight with youthful joy, her eyes sparkling with pure, unadulterated happiness. Aiko's infectious laughter echoes across the hilltop, carried on the gentle breeze. The paper gliders become small specks against the bright blue sky, symbolizing freedom and dreams. Upon a sun-drenched hilltop, Aiko stands beside a boy, his hair tousled by the wind, his smile radiant. Their laughter mingles with the wind as they watch their gliders dance in the sky. The gliders catch the sunlight, mirroring the boundless joy in their hearts. A shared glance seals a moment of pure, youthful freedom and exhilaration. In the quiet of her bedroom, Aiko gasps, her eyes widening in sudden, stark realization. Outside, the wind seems to hush, a silent observer anticipating Aiko's next move. The stillness amplifies the weight of her sudden understanding. Her breath hitches, a mix of shock and dawning clarity in her eyes. Aiko's mind races, piecing together fragments of truth in the hushed room. The air thickens with unspoken revelations as Aiko confronts a pivotal moment. Moonlight paints Aiko's room in shades of gray as she sits on the bed's edge, a solitary figure haunted by shadows. Her fingers clutch a worn photograph, knuckles white against the aged paper, a silent scream of grief. The air is heavy with unspoken questions, each breath a painful reminder of what's lost. Her voice, barely a whisper, breaks the silence. Who was he? The wind howls outside, carrying a distant, mournful sound, like a name carried on the breeze. The unseen narrator speaks, voice blending with the wind, a ghostly echo of a forgotten past. In Aiko's dimly lit bedroom, the elusive name fades, leaving a lingering sense of mystery. Frustration clouds her face as she strains to grasp the fleeting memory. Aiko's eyes search the room, desperate for a clue, a sign, anything to bring clarity. The weight of unanswered questions settles heavily, fueling her yearning for understanding. Shadows dance on the walls, amplifying the feeling of being lost in a maze of uncertainty. Aiko remains still, caught in a silent battle between memory and the unknown. Aiko surveys the bustling village square, her eyes sharp with resolve. Sunlight paints the scene as Aiko strides purposefully towards the riverbank. An old fisherman sits mending his nets, a life story etched into his weathered face. The river flows gently, mirroring the fisherman's calm demeanor. Aiko's focused gaze meets the fisherman's knowing eyes. The air is thick with anticipation as Aiko approaches him. Aiko walks towards an old fisherman seated by the serene riverbank, the gentle flow mirroring the vast, clear sky above. Her voice soft, Aiko asks if he recalls her playing here with another child in days long past. The old fisherman squints, his brow furrowed in a deep search for memories adrift in time. He shakes his head slowly, a gesture of faded recollections and the blurring effects of years gone by. The river whispers secrets as the fisherman struggles, the weight of time heavy on his face. Aiko's hopeful gaze meets the old man's clouded eyes, a silent question hanging in the tranquil air. Aiko walks towards the village. Well, her expression, a mix of hope and apprehension under the bright daylight. Near the well, a flower woman smiles gently, her eyes crinkling with warmth. Aiko approaches, her voice soft but firm. "Excuse me, have you seen anyone suspicious around here lately?" The flower woman's smile fades slightly, replaced by a thoughtful frown. "I'm sorry, dear, I do not recall anything out of the ordinary," she replies, her gaze distant. Inside the quiet village school, Aiko faces the schoolteacher, sunlight illuminating the dust motes dancing in the air. The schoolteacher stares pensively at the ceiling, seemingly lost in a world only he can see. His fingers stroke his beard absent-mindedly, a gesture betraying his deep contemplation. The silence hangs heavy, broken only by the soft rustle of unseen forces. Aiko waits patiently, her expression unreadable as she observes the teacher's inner struggle. The shafts of sunlight grow longer, marking the passage of time in their silent vigil. Dusty sunlight streams into the village school, illuminating the schoolteacher hunched over his worn desk, a picture of aged contemplation. The schoolteacher taps his pen, lost in thought, his brow furrowed as he strains to recall a distant memory. He struggles, the image of Aiko's childhood companion just beyond his grasp, veiled by the passage of time. The weight of forgotten memories hangs heavy in the sunlit room, each mote of dust a tiny fragment of the past. In the village square, sunlight dapples through ancient trees, casting shadows on worn cobblestones. Aiko walks towards the heart of the village, drawn by an unspoken purpose. An old woman sits serenely on a weathered wooden bench, a silent guardian of time. Aiko approaches, her footsteps soft against the ancient stones. The air is still, filled with the quiet wisdom of generations. Their meeting is a convergence of youthful hope and ageless experience. In the village square, the oldest woman smiles knowingly, her face etched with time and wisdom. Sunlight dances in her eyes as she speaks, her voice soft with memories. "You used to come here with another child." Her gaze drifts into the distance, lost in the echoes of the past. A wistful smile deepens as she remembers. "Long ago, you made paper gliders together." Aiko's frantic eyes scan the bustling village square, her body coiled like a spring ready to burst. Her breath hitches, a silent question hanging in the air as she struggles to maintain her composure. An old woman watches Aiko, her gaze filled with a sorrowful understanding that cuts deep. A faint, melancholic smile graces the old woman's lips, hinting at unspoken truths. Aiko's voice cracks with a mixture of fear and desperation. What happened to him? The question hangs heavy in the air, unanswered, as tension mounts in the village square. Sunlight spills across the village square, illuminating the dust and the faces of the villagers, each etched with time. Aiko's brow furrows in confusion as she stands before the old woman, seeking answers in the crowded square. The old woman's eyes, pools of ancient wisdom, gaze upon Aiko, reflecting the boundless sky above. "He left with the wind," the old woman says, her voice a whisper carried on the gentle breeze. Aiko's expression deepens, her voice laced with frustration and disbelief. "I don't understand." Aiko walks away, confusion and disbelief etched on her face. As the wind intensifies around her, gusts of wind whisper through the trees, seeming to carry the old woman's haunting words. Dust devils dance in Aiko's wake, mirroring the turmoil within her. Leaves swirl around Aiko, as if the very village is reacting to her departure. The wind howls, a lonely sound accompanying Aiko's solitary figure. As evening descends, the wind picks up, a silent guide urging Aiko towards the distant hills. Each gust pushes her further beyond the familiar boundaries of her village. The landscape stretches before her, an invitation to a journey unknown. Aiko presses on, her footsteps resolute against the whispering wind. Across rolling hills, Mori shadows Aiko, his senses on high alert. His fur bristles, a primal unease gripping him. The air hangs heavy, charged with an unseen presence. Aiko presses on, unaware of the subtle shift in the atmosphere. Mori's eyes dart, scanning the horizon for any sign of danger. An unseen force stirs, the hills holding their breath. On Windmill Hill, evening descends, casting long shadows that stretch and dance like whispers. An old windmill stands silhouetted against the fading light, its weathered frame a testament to time's passage. The windmill's blades are frozen, still, as if caught in a perpetual pause, relics of a bygone era. The wind circles the structure, a mournful sigh that echoes through the quiet of the evening. The air feels heavy with unspoken stories, the ghosts of memories clinging to the ancient wood. Nature's symphony plays out around the solitary windmill, a haunting melody on the crest of the hill. Aiko pauses on Windmill Hill, an invisible force drawing her towards the looming structure. She inhales deeply, a visible act of courage as she prepares to face the unknown. With newfound resolve, Aiko steps across the threshold, disappearing into the windmill's shadow. The windmill awaits, its silent promise of secrets and mysteries yet to be revealed. Inside the old windmill, dust motes dance in the dim light, illuminating the silent decay. Faint light filters through cracks, casting shadows on the forgotten interior. Broken gears lie scattered across the floor, like tired bones in a forgotten tomb. The air is thick with the scent of time and neglect, a testament to the windmill's fading glory. Inside the windmill, dim light reveals faded drawings on the aged wood, whispers of stories etched onto the walls. Paper gliders hang frozen in mid-flight, ghostly reminders of dreams taking wing in a forgotten time. Puffy clouds drift across the wall, silent witnesses to the passage of time and the whims of the wind. Two children holding hands, their simple lines radiating a forgotten joy, a poignant echo of innocence. These drawings, barely visible, paint a vivid portrait of a past life within the windmill's silent embrace. Inside the windmill, shadows dance on the walls, illuminated by the soft glow filtering through the ancient windows. Aiko steps closer, her heart pounding in anticipation as she approaches the wall. Her eyes widen, pupils dilating as she recognizes the familiar drawings etched into the wood. Fragments of forgotten memories flicker in her mind, like a shattered mirror piecing itself back together. Each stroke of the drawing resonates with a deep, unspoken connection from her past. A wave of emotion washes over her as the truth begins to emerge from the depths of her subconscious. Inside the old windmill, shadows dance with the dust, illuminated by slivers of sunlight piercing through weathered planks. My fingers trace the worn wood, searching for a sign, a whisper of the past hidden within the grain. There, etched into the aged timber, a single name: Haru. My heart pounds in my chest, a surge of recognition, a connection to a story yet untold, now within reach. Inside the old windmill, Aiko reaches out, fingertips brushing a weathered carving. The windmill blurs, its wooden beams dissolving into a kaleidoscope of swirling colors. Aiko is overwhelmed, the world shifting around her as time and place become uncertain. A torrent of memories floods her senses, each one sharp and distinct. The memories crash over her like a tidal wave, pulling her under with their intensity. Aiko fights to stay grounded as the past and present collide within the swirling chaos. Inside the rustic windmill, sunbeams filter through aged wood, illuminating Aiko's reminiscing face. Aiko's mind drifts back, replaying cherished memories of a bond now strained. A montage of childhood laughter and shared secrets fills her mind, each memory a painful reminder. Young Aiko and Haru, inseparable, their laughter echoing through fields of golden wheat. Their bond, once unbreakable, now hangs fragilely in the balance of past events. Aiko remembers Haru, her closest confidant, her partner in every childhood adventure. Sunlight bathes a vibrant field as young Aiko and Haru race through the tall grass, their laughter echoing in the open air. Paper gliders soar and dip, carried by gentle breezes, mirroring the children's carefree joy. Aiko's bright smile flashes as she chases her glider, her hair dancing in the wind. Haru, equally elated, stumbles playfully, his eyes sparkling with youthful exuberance. The field stretches endlessly, a canvas of green and gold under the vast blue sky. Bathed in sunlight, young Haru meticulously guides Aiko's hands, teaching her the art of paper glider construction on a grassy hilltop. "See, Aiko? It's all about balance," Haru explains, his eyes sparkling with youthful wisdom. He stresses the importance of precision, his small hands demonstrating each careful crease with focused intensity. A gentle breeze dances through their hair as they work, the perfect symmetry promising a perfect flight. Bathed in sunlight, the hilltop casts long shadows as Haru and Aiko stand together, the wind a gentle caress around them. Haru closes his eyes, his face tilted towards the heavens, embracing the sun's warmth and the wind's secrets. "I can feel the wind like a living thing," Haru says, his voice soft against the backdrop of the whispering breeze. Understanding its moods and whispers, he adds, lost in the moment as the wind dances around them both. On a windswept hilltop, Young Haru closes his eyes, his face tilted to the vast sky. Feeling the raw power of the wind whips through his hair, carrying whispers of untold stories and distant lands. A contemplative expression settles on his face, a serene acceptance of the wind's unseen guidance. Haru believes the wind carries people where they need to be. A voice narrates, filled with hopeful conviction, guiding them on their journeys. The narration concludes, painting a picture of faith and destiny. A lone hilltop basks in the golden light of a distant day, the scene hazy with memory. Tall grasses sway gently, whispering secrets of days long past as a soft breeze stirs. The wind, an unseen character, dances through the field, its touch light as a feather. A figure, young Haru, stands silhouetted against the sky, seemingly drawn upwards, not in a tempest, but with a tender caress. The wind begins its subtle work. Haru is slowly, gently, irrevocably pulled away by the whispering wind. Bathed in sunlight, the hilltop whispers with the rustling of tall grass, shadows stretching long and languid. A gentle breeze stirs the scene, carrying echoes of past laughter and unspoken promises. Haru stands silhouetted against the horizon, a resolve etched in his youthful features. "I'll go first. The wind will bring me back when you're ready," Haru declares, his voice light yet full of unspoken weight. High on a windswept hilltop, young Aiko watches, a wistful ache in her heart. Haru's figure, small against the vast sky, fades into the horizon. The wind whispers secrets as it carries Haru away, a poignant farewell. Aiko's eyes reflect a mix of love and sorrow, a bittersweet memory forming. The hilltop stands silent, marked only by Aiko's lingering gaze and the endless sky. Years drift by within the old windmill. Aiko's memories fade, but the wind remembers, whispering secrets. The sails turn slowly, each rotation a patient tick of time, waiting for a forgotten spark to ignite. Dust motes dance in the fading light, illuminated by the setting sun. As the wind continues its vigil, an air of anticipation hangs heavy, a silent promise that the past will resurface when the time is right. Inside the windmill, shadows dance around Aiko, each one a ghost of memories haunting her soul. Silent tears trace paths down Aiko's face, reflecting the dim light like shattered reflections of joy. Grief and regret wash over her, a storm of emotions raging within the quiet confines of the windmill. Each rotation of the windmill echoes the relentless turning of her past, a constant reminder of what's lost. Inside the windmill, dust motes swirl, illuminated by a single ray of sunlight slicing through the dim interior. Gears grind softly, a mechanical heartbeat echoing within the old wooden structure. Aiko stands resolute amidst the machinery, a small figure against the backdrop of looming wood and metal. The air crackles with anticipation as she prepares for what lies ahead. "I'm ready now," Aiko whispers, her voice thick with emotion, a mix of fear and determination. As if in response, the wind howls outside, a wild and untamed force answering her call. Wind howls, breathing life into the long dormant windmill. Decades of silence shatter as the blades begin their creaking dance. The windmill's ancient gears grind and groan, resisting the sudden movement. Dust and debris swirl in the confined space, illuminated by shafts of light. The deafening roar fills the windmill, a symphony of resurrection. Amber light floods the windmill through broken windows, painting the interior with a warm, ethereal glow. Paper gliders ascend from the floor, dancing in the soft light like lost dreams taking flight. The air stirs with the gentle movement of paper, creating a silent ballet of hope and memory. Dust motes shimmer in the air, each one catching the light as the gliders twirl around her. Sunlight paints dust motes in the aged windmill, its timbers whispering tales of time. Stillness hangs heavy, broken only by the faint creaks of the ancient machinery within. A gentle breeze stirs, carrying an ethereal voice that echoes through the empty space. The voice, both familiar and strange, softly calls out a name, Aiko. The sound seems to emanate from the wind itself, a spectral whisper in the quiet air. Echoes of Aiko linger in the silent windmill, a ghostly presence felt more than heard. Aiko whirls around, her heart a frantic drum against her ribs in the silent windmill. Framed in the doorway, Haru stands like a ghost from a forgotten past. Years have carved lines of untold stories onto his face, a map of battles fought and journeys made. Time's touch has reshaped him, leaving an indelible mark of profound change. Aiko's breath hitches as she takes in the man before her, so familiar and yet so different. The air crackles with unspoken words, a reunion charged with years of separation. Inside the windmill, time seems to stand still as Haru's eyes reflect a familiar sky. A warmth emanates from Haru that resonates deeply within Aiko, echoing memories of their shared childhood. His soft smile, a gentle curve of familiarity, bridges the years that have passed between them. The windmill's interior is bathed in soft light, highlighting the subtle nuances of their reunion. Aiko's gaze softens, mirroring the nostalgia and affection present in Haru's expression. The air is thick with unspoken words, promises of reconnection filling the space between them. Inside the windmill, dust motes swirl in a beam of sunlight, illuminating the gloom. Haru stands in the faint light, his face softened. "You remembered." Aiko's silhouette is framed by the doorway, her form racked with quiet sobs. Tears streak down Aiko's face, glistening in the soft light. The wooden beams of the windmill creak around them, witnesses to their shared moment. The air hangs heavy with unspoken words, a silent symphony of sorrow and remembrance. Inside the windmill, dust motes swirl in the faint light, the air heavy with the scent of grain and aged wood. Aiko's voice breaks the silence. "I'm sorry," she whispers. Her words hang in the air, unanswered, as the old windmill groans around them. The stillness amplifies the unspoken tension between Aiko and Haru. Inside the windmill, paper gliders dance in a whirlwind, their delicate forms catching the light. Haru gestures to the swirling spectacle, a serene smile gracing his lips. His voice echoes in the confined space. "The wind kept your promise for you." The gliders continue their silent ballet, a testament to promises whispered on the wind. Bathed in golden light, the windmill's interior is a haven against the howling wind, a comforting embrace after years apart. The wind's energy is palpable, a tangible force reconnecting them, its presence almost alive within the old structure. It swirls around them like a long-lost friend, a familiar, invisible companion welcoming them back. The windmill stands as a silent witness, its ancient wood resonating with the reunion's quiet intensity. Golden light paints their faces, a shared sanctuary found amidst the wild, untamed storm outside. Inside the windmill, Aiko and Haru stand close, the air filled with a quiet tension. The windmill creaks softly, a rhythmic whisper that seems to amplify the silence between them. Aiko and Haru share a glance, a silent language passing between them, heavy with unspoken words. Unseen memories swirl around them, binding them together in the dimly lit space. The air feels thick with the weight of the past, yet their connection remains palpable. Their bond is a silent promise, strengthened by the unseen force of the wind itself. Inside the windmill, dust motes dance in sunlight, illuminating the aged wood. I trace the worn carvings on the table, each groove holding a memory. The air hangs heavy with the scent of old wood and forgotten harvests. We talk about our shared past, echoes in the aged windmill, reliving childhood adventures. The dreams of youth resurface in the quiet space. The windmill stands silent, a witness to shared memories and whispered dreams. Inside the old windmill, dust motes swirl in sunbeams as Haru, weathered and wise, sits with Aiko, his eyes reflecting the turning sails. Haru gestures with calloused hands, recounting tales of journeys guided by the wind. "I have journeyed with the wind, Aiko, from whispering rice paddies to roaring mountain peaks," Haru says, his voice gentle. Haru's eyes gleam with the memories of past adventures. As he says, "It has shown me places you could only dream of, and taught me lessons etched deeper than any map," Haru concludes, his words echoing in the windmill. Inside the windmill, Aiko's heart swells with a bittersweet mix of joy and sorrow. She listens intently, her eyes reflecting a profound gratitude for this unexpected reunion. Sunlight streams through the old windmill, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. Aiko's face is a canvas of mixed emotions, a silent story etched in her features. The creaking of the windmill adds to the solemn yet hopeful atmosphere. In this haven, time seems to stand still as Aiko cherishes the moment. Night deepens within the windmill, shadows stretching as Haru's form flickers, a haunting prelude to farewell. The air grows heavy with unspoken words, the silence amplifying the fading moments between Haru and Aiko. Each gust of wind seems to whisper of time slipping away, carrying with it fragments of Haru's essence. Aiko's eyes reflect the dimming light, mirroring the bittersweet realization that their time is drawing to a close. Sunlight streams into the old windmill, illuminating swirling dust and the silent promise of change. Gears grind softly, a melancholic rhythm accompanying the unspoken goodbyes. Haru stands, bathed in light, his voice heavy with the weight of departure. "It's time for me to go." Sadness paints Haru's features as he prepares to leave, his silhouette framed by the bright doorway. Aiko watches, her expression a mirror of understanding and unspoken sorrow. Aiko nods, her silent acceptance echoing the windmill's quiet turning. Inside the windmill, unspoken words hang heavy in the air as they stand close, shadows stretching around them. A gentle goodbye passes between them, a silent promise to cherish memories despite the distance. Soft light filters through the turning sails, casting long, mournful shadows that deepen the emotional atmosphere. The windmill sighs around them, as if echoing their bittersweet farewell. The air is thick with the weight of what remains unsaid, a poignant moment frozen in time. Inside the old windmill, shadows dance with the dust motes, a silent witness to the poignant farewell. Haru vanishes into the swirling wind, a gentle departure that echoes through the weathered wood. Aiko remains, bathed in the soft light filtering through the sails, a sense of closure washing over her. Years of unspoken grief begin to dissipate, replaced by a profound peace that settles deep within Aiko's heart. Dawn breaks, painting the windmill hill in soft, ethereal light. The windmill stands silent, its sails motionless against the awakening sky. A gentle breeze whispers through the grass, carrying the promise of a new day. Shadows stretch and recede as the sun climbs higher, revealing the landscape's serene beauty. The windmill, a solitary sentinel, watches over the tranquil scene below. On Windmill Hill, a profound transformation washes over Aiko. Haru's absence no longer echoes with emptiness. Instead, a unique sense of completeness fills her, a quiet affirmation of a journey fulfilled. She feels deeply connected to her past, the wind carrying whispers of memories and shared moments. The landscape around her seems to mirror her internal peace, each blade of grass resonating with calm. Aiko embraces the stillness, finding solace and strength in the echoes of what was and the promise of what will be. Golden sunlight floods the rolling hills, creating a breathtaking vista of warmth and tranquility. Aiko walks along the winding path, her silhouette framed against the radiant morning light. The air is alive with the scent of wildflowers, a fragrant promise carried on the gentle breeze. Each step brings her closer to home, her anticipation growing with every passing moment. Hope radiates from her, intertwining with the landscape's serene and inviting atmosphere. Aiko's journey is bathed in the promise of a new day, filled with endless possibilities. Sunlight dapples the hill path as Aiko strolls along, a serene smile gracing her lips, her steps light with newfound joy. Mori, sensing Aiko's peace, begins to purr, a low rumble of contentment resonating in the tranquil air. He weaves between her legs, a furry shadow dancing in the sunlight, his affection a tangible comfort. Aiko pauses, her hand gently stroking Mori's soft fur, a silent acknowledgement of their shared moment. The path stretches ahead, bathed in golden light, promising new adventures and shared happiness. Mori looks up at Aiko, his eyes gleaming with affection, a loyal companion on this journey of tranquility. Dawn breaks over the village edge, painting the sky with the promise of a new day. Aiko stands silhouetted against the awakening landscape, a lone figure at the crossroad. The wind whispers through the tall grass, a secret language only Aiko seems to understand. Her expression is serene, reflecting a deep connection with the natural world around her. Sunlight kisses her face, highlighting the determination etched in her features. She closes her eyes for a fleeting moment, embracing the tranquility before the day unfolds. At the village edge, Aiko closes her eyes, a gentle smile gracing her lips as the wind softly caresses her cheek. The trees sway in harmony with her serene moment, their leaves rustling like whispered secrets in the breeze. The wind whispers through the leaves. Lost in the moment, Aiko whispers, "Thank you." The wind dances around her. Life returns to the village. Children laugh as they fly kites in the revitalized breeze. The wind whispers through the streets, carrying scents of wildflowers and hope. Villagers pause, feeling the touch of the wind, a gentle caress on their faces. The village elder smiles, recognizing the wind's benevolent presence. Banners flutter, celebrating the return of harmony and goodwill. A sense of peace settles over the village, carried on the wings of the kinder wind. In the village square, faces turn skyward, a collective gaze searching for answers in the heavens. A gentle murmur sweeps through the crowd as villagers share hushed speculations, their voices tinged with apprehension. The wind whispers through the square, a soothing touch that carries distant, ethereal sounds, heightening the mystery. An unusual change in the wind stirs the crowd, a gentle yet unsettling shift that hints at an approaching unknown. A gentle breeze whispers through the village, carrying the delicate scent of blooming cherry blossoms. If you listen closely, you can almost hear the wind itself murmuring a name, a secret carried on the air. Narration: Aiko. The village stands still, holding its breath as the wind continues to whisper the name, Aiko. Aiko's name whispers on the wind, a ghostly echo across the village. Golden fields sway, carrying secrets of the past into the present. The wind seems to call to Aiko, a soft, insistent urging. A subtle connection binds her to the land, a silent promise across a distant landscape. A gentle breeze whispers secrets through the tall grasses, carrying echoes of joy. The wind dances, weaving through valleys and over mountains, each gust a messenger of memories. A faint laughter drifts on the air, a ghostly reminder of Haru's vibrant spirit. The landscape breathes with the memory of his joy, a silent testament to a life lived fully. Even in absence, Haru's laughter echoes, a timeless melody carried on the wind. Sunlight streams into Aiko's room, illuminating dust motes as she sits by the window, a serene smile gracing her lips. Outside, the wind whispers through the trees, their branches swaying in a graceful, silent ballet. Lost in reverie, Aiko's eyes reflect a kaleidoscope of cherished memories, each one a precious gem. A gentle breeze stirs the curtains, a quiet symphony of nature accompanying Aiko's peaceful contemplation. Aiko sits at her desk, surrounded by a sea of papers and art supplies, a small island of focus in a chaotic ocean. Her fingers dance across the paper, each crease precise, each fold a testament to years of practice and dedication. She shapes a new paper glider with practiced ease, a silent tribute to her bond with Haru. Each fold is deliberate, a physical manifestation of her deep connection to the wind. The paper takes shape, mirroring the lightness and freedom she finds in her friendship. The glider is nearly complete, ready to take flight, embodying hope and shared dreams. On a sun-drenched hilltop, Aiko prepares to release a paper glider, its delicate form catching the light. With a gentle push, she sets the glider free, entrusting it to the sky's embrace. The glider dances on the wind's breath, ascending gracefully into the vast expanse. Aiko watches, a serene smile gracing her lips as the glider soars effortlessly. The paper glider, a symbol of hope, floats against the backdrop of the endless sky. High above, a glider soars against the vast sky, carrying whispers of hope on its wings. The glider dances effortlessly, a symbol of freedom and dreams reborn in the boundless expanse. Each gentle turn is a testament to Aiko's resilience, her spirit reflected in the glider's graceful flight. Aiko's renewed purpose manifests in every upward surge, a beacon of inspiration against the horizon. The glider becomes a vessel of remembrance, honoring the past while charting a course towards a brighter future. Bathed in golden light, the village awakens. Life unfolds in familiar rhythms, yet a subtle shift stirs within its heart. Villagers, once hurried, now pause, their gazes drawn to the vibrant wildflowers, the cobblestone paths. An unspoken reverence permeates the air as they observe the gentle sway of the trees. A newfound appreciation blossoms, turning the ordinary into the extraordinary with each lingering look. Sunlight bathes the village in a golden hue, each building a silent witness to generations past. The wind whispers through the streets, carrying secrets of love and loss. Dust devils dance where children once played, their laughter now echoes only in memory. In the heart of the village, the enduring power of memory lingers, an invisible embrace. Inside the village bakery, flour dusts the air as Aiko kneads dough, a serene smile gracing her lips. The warm glow of the oven illuminates her face, reflecting the renewed passion in her eyes. Each loaf is shaped with care, a testament to the simple joys she now cherishes. The aroma of baking bread fills the cozy space, a comforting symphony of warmth and gratitude. Aiko's heart swells, each action a loving tribute to her newfound appreciation for life. The village bakery exudes a welcoming glow, its windows fogged with warmth against the cool morning air. Inside, golden loaves line the shelves, each one a testament to tradition. The rich, comforting aroma of freshly baked bread permeates every corner. A sense of community and timelessness hangs in the air, binding everyone together. In a sun-drenched village, children play freely, their laughter echoing through the golden fields. The wind carries their joyous sounds, a symphony of innocence filling the vast open space. Each playful chase and gleeful shout paints a vivid picture of youthful exuberance. Their unbridled joy serves as a poignant reminder of life's simple, enduring beauty. The village is nestled in the embrace of rolling green hills, a haven of serenity under the vast, unending sky. Sunlight bathes the thatched roofs and cobblestone streets, casting long, peaceful shadows. A gentle breeze whispers through the trees, carrying the scent of wildflowers and freshly tilled earth. Smoke rises lazily from chimneys, a silent testament to the quiet lives unfolding within. Children play in the village square, their laughter echoing through the tranquil air. The scene is an idyllic sanctuary, a place where time seems to slow and worries fade away. Sunlight bathes the village, awakening the ancient stones and weathered roofs to a golden glow. The wind whispers through the narrow streets, carrying the scent of earth and untold stories. Laundry dances on the lines, each piece a vibrant flag in the gentle breeze, a silent ballet of daily life. Shadows stretch and shrink, painting the scene with the fleeting moments of the day. In the quiet of night, Aiko sits by her window, curtains dancing softly, a silent ballet under the moonlit sky. The wind whispers secrets against the glass, a gentle lullaby weaving through the stillness of her room. Her eyes flutter closed, the soothing breeze guiding her into the embrace of sleep. As her mind drifts, a faint, tender smile graces her lips, a silent testament to dreams taking flight. In the realm of slumber, she envisions Haru, their presence painting vibrant hues across her peaceful dreams. The night holds its breath, guarding Aiko's tranquil sleep, filled with whispered hopes and tender memories. Bathed in ethereal light, young Aiko and Haru race through a vibrant meadow, a kaleidoscope of wildflowers beneath their bare feet. Their carefree laughter echoes through the dreamscape, carried on the gentle breeze like a melody. Sunlight catches in their hair as they spin, the meadow blurring into a canvas of joyous abandon. The air vibrates with the boundless energy of youth, a perfect moment frozen in the heart of Aiko's dream. Bathed in golden sunlight, they kneel on the wet sand, their fingers entwined, a shared dream taking shape. Grain by grain, magnificent sandcastles rise from the shore, built with meticulous care and boundless imagination. Their hands move in perfect harmony, sculpting towers that reach for the sky, reflecting endless possibilities. Each castle whispers of hopes and dreams, a testament to their shared journey, a fleeting masterpiece. The sun kisses their faces, the ocean sings their song, as they create a world where anything is possible. In Aiko's dream, silhouettes stand against the sunset, the sky ablaze with orange, pink, and gold. The dreamscape bathes in warmth, hearts swelling with wonder at the sublime beauty. A gentle breeze whispers, carrying the scent of distant flowers, adding to the serene atmosphere. Aiko and the figure stand together, dwarfed by the immensity and beauty of the dream. Colors swirl and blend, creating a breathtaking vista that stretches beyond imagination. The dreamscape pulses with life, a moment of shared awe and silent connection between the figures. In Aiko's dream, the sky is a canvas for dreams taking flight. Paper gliders, each a vessel of hope, are released into the gentle embrace of the wind. Dreams ascend, carried by paper wings, towards an endless horizon. Aiko watches, a silent guardian of soaring aspirations. Aiko stirs awake, a gentle smile gracing her lips as morning light filters into the room. The remnants of a beautiful dream cling to her, a sweet echo in the quiet of the morning. She stretches, her eyes still soft, with the lingering joy of her dream. Aiko pauses, savoring the moment, the memory a comforting warmth in her heart. The world outside begins to call, but the dream's essence remains, a gentle promise. She rises, carrying the dream's light into the new day. Aiko pushes open the window, inviting the fresh scent of grass and the promise of distant rain into her room. The wind sneaks into Aiko's room, an unseen guest drawn by the secrets held within. Curtains flutter gently, dancing to the rhythm of the intruding breeze. Dust motes swirl in the air, illuminated by the soft, diffused light filtering through the window. Aiko pauses, inhaling deeply, a sense of anticipation and calm washing over her. Sunlight floods Aiko's room, illuminating dust motes in the air. Aiko stands bathed in the morning light, a picture of serenity. Gentle breeze stirs, and the curtains dance softly. Aiko's lips curve into a soft smile, greeting the new day. "Good morning," she whispers, her voice blending with the quiet rustle of the curtains. Under the bright sun, the village pulses with life, a vibrant mosaic of daily routines and communal bonds. Villagers stride purposefully, their expressions mirroring a deep-seated contentment in their shared existence. Children laugh, their joyous cries echoing through the open spaces. A tapestry of nature and community intertwines, painting a portrait of harmony and belonging. Whispering winds sweep through the village, carrying echoes of the past and murmurs of the future in every gust. Dust devils waltz through the sun-drenched streets, swirling around the villagers' feet. A timeless tableau unfolds as life continues amidst the ancient structures, each stone whispering stories. The sun beats down on the village, casting long shadows that dance with the dust devils in an eerie ballet. Villagers move with purpose, their faces etched with the stories of generations past and the hopes for futures yet untold. The village basks in the warm sunlight, a cluster of quaint buildings nestled amidst rolling green hills. Endless sky stretches above, a breathtaking canvas enhancing the simple beauty of village life. A gentle breeze rustles through the fields, carrying the scent of wildflowers and freshly tilled earth. The scene exudes tranquility, a serene escape from the chaos of the outside world. Inside the bustling village bakery, Aiko's hands dance with practiced grace, shaping dough with heartfelt dedication. Each movement is imbued with years of tradition, a silent testament to her unwavering commitment. Warm light bathes the scene, highlighting the flour, dusting her apron, and the love in her eyes. The air is thick with the comforting aroma of baking bread, a symphony of warmth and home. Aiko's gentle smile reflects the joy she finds in her craft, a beacon of simple pleasures. Her heart, full of love, pours into every loaf, nourishing not just bodies but souls. The village bakery welcomes all with the comforting aroma of freshly baked bread, a beacon of warmth and community. Golden loaves line the shelves, each a testament to time-honored traditions and the baker's skilled hands. Sunlight streams through the window, illuminating motes of flour dancing in the air, creating a cozy atmosphere. The gentle murmur of villagers' voices mixes with the rhythmic kneading of dough. The heart of the village, every corner of the bakery exudes a sense of belonging, a sweet reminder of simpler times and shared joys. Golden sunlight bathes the village, a picturesque scene of rural tranquility. Children's laughter echoes through the fields, carried on a gentle breeze. Innocent games unfold amidst the tall grasses, vibrant and full of life. The enduring spirit of youth shines brightly, a testament to hope and joy. Under an endless sky, a quaint village nestles serenely among rolling green hills, untouched by time. Sunlight bathes the idyllic scene, casting long shadows that dance and stretch with the gentle breeze. Stone houses with thatched roofs huddle together, their ancient walls whispering tales of generations past. Smoke curls lazily from chimneys, carrying the scent of hearth fires and home-cooked meals. A meandering river reflects the azure sky, its waters sparkling like a ribbon of pure light. The air is thick with the promise of peace, a sanctuary where worries fade and dreams take flight. Sunlight bathes the silent village, casting long shadows that dance with the whispering wind. Dust devils swirl in empty streets, carrying forgotten secrets and the echoes of laughter. Weather-beaten houses stand as silent witnesses, their stories etched into every stone. A lone bird takes flight, its cry piercing the stillness as it soars above the village. The wind sighs through the deserted square, a haunting melody of what was and what will never be. Curtains billow in the night breeze as Aiko sits by her window, listening to the wind's whispers. Her eyes flutter closed, surrendering to the soothing rhythm of the night. Her breathing deepens. Aiko drifts into a peaceful sleep, the world outside fading into a distant hum. A faint smile graces her lips as she dreams of Haru, a silent promise of joy. Bathed in a dreamlike glow, Aiko and Haru, no older than 7, frolic through a vibrant field of wildflowers. Their innocent laughter echoes through the air, carried by a gentle wind that rustles the colorful petals around them. Tiny figures dart and weave amidst the blooms, their joy palpable against the backdrop of the twilight. Fireflies twinkle in the distance, adding a magical touch to their idyllic, youthful play. In Aiko's dream, a sun-drenched beach shimmers, promising warmth and endless horizon. Aiko sits side by side with an indistinct figure, their presence comforting and familiar. Hands move in perfect harmony, building elaborate sandcastles that defy gravity's pull. The sand feels warm beneath them, a grounding sensation in this surreal, shared dreamscape. The sun descends, igniting the sky with vibrant shades of orange, pink, and gold. Silhouetted against the fiery canvas, they stand side by side, lost in the sunset's embrace. Aiko's dreamscape unfolds, painting a breathtaking vista of color and light. A shared sense of wonder fills the air, binding them in a silent, profound moment. The horizon glows, casting long shadows as day surrenders to twilight's gentle hold. Their hearts resonate with the beauty, a tranquil pause in Aiko's boundless dream. Bathed in ethereal light, Aiko's dream unfolds. Paper gliders flutter from my hands, each carrying silent hopes. The wind catches beneath their wings, lifting dreams skyward. They dance on gentle currents, a silent ballet of aspirations. Dreams ascend, soaring into the boundless expanse of Aiko's imagination. Sunlight streams through the window, illuminating Aiko as she awakens, a serene smile gracing her lips. The remnants of a beautiful dream linger, casting a warm glow over her morning. She stretches languidly, embracing the peaceful start to her day. Aiko's eyes flutter open, reflecting the soft light, a sense of contentment washing over her. Aiko slides open her window, inviting the fresh scent of cut grass and distant rain into her serene room. The gentle breeze playfully dances into the room, stirring the curtains with a curious whisper. Sunlight paints soft patterns on the wooden floor, enhancing the peaceful atmosphere. Aiko takes a deep breath, embracing the calm, carrying with it the promise of a new day. Inside Aiko's home, a gentle breeze stirs as dawn breaks, casting soft shadows across the room. Aiko, bathed in the morning light, turns towards the window with a serene smile. She whispers a tender greeting, her voice carrying the warmth of a new day. "Good morning?" The curtains flutter in response, as if acknowledging her gentle salutation to the world. Sunlight streams through the window, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. A peaceful tableau. Aiko's gaze lingers on the horizon, reflecting a deep connection with the world around her. The village bursts with life, a testament to resilience, its heart beating with the rhythm of daily routines under the sun. Faces etched with purpose and contentment narrate tales of unity as villagers weave through their tasks. Laughter of children rings through the central square, echoing against the backdrop of vibrant market stalls. Vendors present their goods with pride, a colorful array under the open sky. As customers engage in friendly barter, the landscape flourishes, a verdant embrace where nature and human cultivation blend in harmonious symphony. A symphony of life fills the air, a thriving community deeply connected to the natural world. Sun-drenched village, where ancient stones whisper tales of time. The wind dances through the alleyways, a restless spirit weaving through the homes. It carries the scent of earth and distant fields, a symphony of rural life. The wind whispers secrets, a constant presence that shapes the village. Echoes of yesterday linger in the air, carried on the wind's breath. The wind carries the hopes of tomorrow, rustling leaves, a reminder of life. Rolling green hills meet an endless sky, framing the simple beauty of a village bathed in sunlight. Sunlight dances on thatched roofs, painting the tranquil village in hues of gold and green. A gentle breeze rustles through the fields, whispering secrets of the land. Smoke curls lazily from chimneys, a silent promise of warmth and hearth. Life unfolds at a slower pace, a timeless rhythm echoing through the village. The village stands as a peaceful haven, embraced by the vastness of nature. Bathed in sunlight, Aiko strolls through the quaint village, her warm smile radiating genuine affection. Each greeting is a gentle offering, a silent exchange of goodwill and neighborly affection. Her presence exudes tranquility, a calming influence amidst the bustle of daily life. Aiko's eyes reflect a deep-seated contentment, a sense of belonging that fills her with inner peace. The village thrives under her benevolent gaze, a community bound by unspoken bonds of harmony. Sunset engulfs the village, painting the sky in fiery hues as the sun bids its farewell, casting long shadows over the tranquil hills. Golden light bathes the landscape, an ethereal glow softening the edges of the world as the day surrenders to twilight's embrace. A gentle breeze whispers through the trees, carrying secrets and memories on its breath, stirring the leaves in a silent symphony. Echoes of hope and remembrance linger in the air, woven into the fabric of the sunset, a poignant reminder of days gone by. Memories, ephemeral as the wind, dance and twirl, waiting for the moment to resurface, to be felt anew. The village stands in quiet contemplation, bathed in the fading light, as the landscape prepares for the stillness of night.